guys, hey, so I'm going to be a little loud on my iPad again because when I did the video on the computer, you guys were like, no means no, I can't hear you, so I'm going to just scream at you on my iPad for a while. I still don't have a video capture thingy on the computer. Matthew has just been super duper busy, and that's okay. So I came to you to talk to you about brain painting. I've had tons of questions on how it works. What does it do? What do I do doing it? You know, is it working for me? Should you look into it? I'm going to put this out like right now. You need to do what you and your psychologist and psychiatrist think is best for you. I have talked to my psychologist and psychiatrist, and they think that this is a good fit for me. So it is. So I have been doing this for many months now. I have been working on myself. So if you have not looked into brain painting, if you don't know what it is essentially trying to change one's brain waves. It is trying to change the activity of the way your brain thinks into trying to figure out a more desirable way of living. My anxiety, depression, ADHD, my constant ebb and flow of the way my emotions worked for my entire life was wrong, and I needed to fix it. So, I was taking Ativan just to leave the house, if I left the house, which was rarely ever, mind you. I felt trapped in my own head. And, I have rebounded 2 or 3 times since I started this. Rebound is essentially where your body is like, oh, hey, girl, I don't want you to change that. Like, I like staying at home. I like you to eat everything in the fridge. I like it when you eat brownies and cookies and cakes and pies to make yourself feel better, because that's not work. That's what you're used to doing. Your body is so used to survival mode, and that is, if you don't understand that, survival mode is to your brain and your body realize, okay, well, something happened eventually down the road. And to get you to survive, to get you to the point to where you are today, I'm going to help you. And if that means you need to eat, if people who have alcohol addiction, people who have food addiction, drugs, your way of dealing with all this different stuff in your life, that's pretty much what, you're on flight or fight mode. And for people like me, I stay at a constant 10. And I'm very emotional, I'm very sensitive, I'm constantly at a all the time, every day. And I couldn't live like that anymore. I don't want to live like that anymore. I'm not going to live like that anymore. So I'm taking extreme measures to try to change the basic way that my brain functions, because I've had horrible things that happen in the past. But I know other people who have had horrible things that happen in their past, and they don't deal with it the way I do. They were not over 500 pounds. No, they weren't. They might have dealt with it with alcohol. They might have dealt with it with food. The drugs, sex, whatever. Your body finds a way to help you survive. But when you no longer need that, then you're stuck. And I have been stuck. And I don't want to be like this anymore. And I'm not gonna. And Saki thinks I'm upset, so she's like grabbing on my leg. She's like, are you okay? I'm just excited. So I'm trying to change who I am from the top to the bottom. From the windows to the wall. I'm just trying to figure out and rediscover who I'm supposed to be, what I want to do with myself. What I'm destined for so much more than sitting in my house every day. I am destined to reach out and to do and to achieve so much more than I had ever dreamed of, that I had ever decided or even wanted to achieve. I know from the bottom of my heart that, everything that I have gone through is definitely for a reason. Everybody I have met, every experience that I have dealt with and, done has always been for a specific reason, to help me along, to do better, to get to another place. And I am there. I am right there. Here's the line, and on this side of the line, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it. I'm right here, and it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be tomorrow. I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm cured. I don't need anything anymore. I don't need medicine, and I don't need to go back to brain pain, and I don't need any of my therapies. I'm good, woohoo. Doesn't work that way. I have had 2 weight loss surgeries because my addiction to food, my compunction to self-soothe, my dealing with the world was always like grabbing a soda. I don't have soda because I don't drink it, but like grabbing crap to eat. I was like, oh, you hurt my feelings. You pissed me off. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to sit here and eat. And I don't want to live that way. And I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to wake up every day and wonder, hey, what am I going to eat today? What can I eat in my next meal that's going to make me feel better? What, ice cream? Cookies? Can I make brownies today? Can I go to the store and get some chips? Can I get some fried food? Can I get crap I don't need? Like, that's not the life I want to live. That's not the life I'm going to have. Because I decided to take the steps, the necessary steps to fix me. And I don't care if anybody else understands. And I don't care if nobody else wants to be my friend. And I don't care what has to happen, as long at the end of the day, at the end of my time, when all is said and done, and I look back and I'm like, I did the very best I possibly could to be the very best me that I possibly could. That's what matters. That is what I will remember on my deathbed. Not regrets of, oh, I wish I would have went out more. I wish I could have lost a little more weight. I wish I could have, went hiking. I wish I could have been in a canoe. I wish I could have traveled more. I wish I did, because I'm gonna. There's not wishing. It's happening. Like, I'm already moving towards it. The road to all of this is, I'm there. Like, here's the fork in the road, and here's the fork over here where I could just go back and do a U-turn and head back to 500ville. And here's like, okay, here's baby, here's job, here's moving, here's excitement, here's new opportunities. And that's the road that has the biggest freaking barrier I've ever seen on it. And I am climbing and pulling and stretching and forcing my way through it. And I will do it by any means necessary. It's gonna happen. And I don't care what I have to do to get there, as long as I get there. As long as I get there. It's like somebody finally switched on the light. Brain painting is finally working. The medicine I'm taking is finally working. The people I'm talking to is finally working. And I don't care if nobody else understands. Like, I'm doing the very best I can for me. Because I can't fix and I can't help and I can't do for anybody else until I can fix me. I can't love. I can't enjoy. I can't be a good friend if I don't care and if I don't love just me. I can't. Like, I can't tell you that I love you. I can't tell you that you're the most important thing to me. Like I was telling my husband earlier, I was like, I can't put anybody else over my own needs. I can't do that. I don't have children. Okay? When I have children, then I have that choice of, you do more for your kids, but you still need to do good for you. Because I have lived my entire life for other people and ignored all of what was wrong with me. And I'm not living like that anymore. I deserve a hell of a lot better, and I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it. Like, that is what I want. That is what I'm going to achieve. Like, I told you guys the other day, I don't do fake it until you make it. I don't like pretending that tomorrow everything's going to be fine and I'm never going to falter and I'm never going to eat crap again and I'm never going to be sad or depressed or anxious, because that's life. That's being a human being, and I'm definitely human, and I'm certainly not perfect, and I don't even want to be perfect. But what I do want is I want a sliver of happiness. I want a sliver of being the person I think that I should be, to achieve the things that I want to do. Like, that's the person I want to be. I don't want to be scared anymore. I don't want to be anxious anymore. I don't want to be angry anymore. I don't want any more I wishes. I want to look back and be like, this is another chapter in my book. This is another page in my book. This is another time where I actually went and did. I didn't say, I wish I would have went to Texas. I did go to Texas. I did. I did meet those people. I did go and do. I did enjoy. I did love. I did those things. I did have a second surgery. I am going to have plastics. Like, it's not oh my God, well, I don't know if I should. No. Go down the road. The road is right there. Stop going backwards. Like, you have to take a leap of faith. You have to take a leap of faith. You have to put one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting one foot in front of the other, and sometimes I feel myself stepping back. And I get depressed, and I get sad, and I get scared. Sorry about that. My thing died. So I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. I believe it left off saying that, I do get scared. But at the end of the day, I just want everybody to know that, I am working so hard on just changing the things that I saw were wrong with me. I was working so hard on being angry all the time and like wanting to eat all the time and not having the life that I deserve. And I knew I had to change it. I did. So I'm taking a leap of faith, and I am pulling away from, Facebook little by little. I'm still going to be on there. I'm still going to, spend time forwarding stuff and doing random crap. But as far as like being on there every waking moment, I no longer do that. I found a place where I can get a job, and after my panaculectomy and I'm nice and healed, I will be starting myself there. So that's going to be really exciting for me. Because I do want to travel. There are many people and many places and many things that I want to do and see, and I can't do that because I don't have that kind of money. So what do? You fix it, A lot of people have asked me why I'm not on disability, because it's not possible. My husband's in the military. According to the government, he makes too much money. And I don't really want to be on that. I really don't. Like, I want to make myself better. I want to be able to live a more normal life. My mother works 2 jobs. Yeah, my mom works 2 jobs. And I can't even hold down one. So that's an issue. I really want to be able to work and make money and help out with things for me and my husband, even if it's just like extra money to go and do stuff with. Like, I'm really excited about it. People have asked me if I'm going to go to Nashville. I'm not sure. I'm not too terribly sure. It's very expensive. That is not something that I have money set aside for. I have a friend getting married at the end of that month, and I have promised that I would be there. So I am looking forward to at least going down that way. I might not be able to do the Nashville thing, but we'll see. There's many months in between that, so we'll see how that works out for me, because there's so many people that I would just absolutely adore to meet you guys. So we'll see how that works out. Never say never. So, at this point in time, I don't have a whole lot of plans for it, but that's not to say that I won't go, because sometimes you have to make your own destiny, and if I'm meant to go, I'll find a way. So, other than that, guys, like, I'm feeling super positive today. I'm feeling really good about me, and just trying to fix myself and make sure that I'm taking care of my husband and making sure that I'm taking care of my dogs, and that's about all I can do. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful week, and I hope that the rest of this week is fantastic and you guys are blessed, and I super duper love your faces, and I hope you guys understand that I'm going through a ton, and self-change is never easy, and growth is super hard. So I'll always be around somewhere. We'll talk to you later.